Most men turn into begging dogs the moment they meet a woman. They abandon their principles, sacrifice their dignity, and hand over their power like conquered slaves offering tribute to their masters. You've probably been one of them. Pause. Let it sink in. Dating has become a pathetic theater where men perform desperation while women hold scorecards. Men check their phones every 30 seconds, analyzing response times like stock traders watching market crashes. They change their entire personality based on what they think she wants to hear. They spend money they don't have to impress women who don't respect them. This is not attraction. This is suicide by 1,000. Lean forward. Intense. The ancient Stoics understood something modern men have forgotten. Your worth is not determined by external validation. Your strength is not measured by how many women want you. Your value does not fluctuate based on whether she texts back or ghosts you after the third date. Dating is a test, but it's not testing your worthiness for love. It's testing your commitment to your own principles. It is testing whether you remain the master of your own mind or become a slave to outcomes you cannot control. Most men fail this test before it even begins. Stand up, commanding presence, nature designed attraction to reward strength, not neediness. Women are biologically programmed to seek men who display competence, confidence, and emotional control. Yet modern men do the opposite. They display weakness, desperation, and emotional chaos. Then they wonder why they're alone. The marketplace is brutal because it reflects reality. If you cannot govern yourself, why would anyone want to be governed by you? If you cannot respect your own boundaries, why would anyone else respect them? If you crumble under the pressure of a simple conversation, how will you handle the storms of life? The Stoics had a different approach. They understood that dating, like everything else in life, is not about getting what you want. It's about becoming who you need to be. Pause. Let the weight settle. Step 1. Master your internal state. Before you enter the arena, your emotional state is your responsibility, not hers, not society's, not your mother's, yours. Before you approach a single woman, you must achieve emotional independence. This means your happiness, your confidence, your sense of purpose must be self-generated. If you need her approval to feel good about yourself, you've already lost. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This applies to every interaction. Her response to you is an outside event. Your reaction to her response is under your control. Practice indifference to outcomes, not coldness indifference. Care about doing your best. Don't care about her reaction. Care about being authentic. Don't care about impressing her. Care about maintaining your standards. Don't care about whether she meets them. Step 2. Set boundaries before you need them. Weak men adjust their boundaries based on how attractive she is. They'll tolerate disrespect from a beautiful woman that they'd never accept from anyone else. This is not strategy. This is cowardice. Before you engage in dating, establish your not. What behavior will you not tolerate? What values will you not compromise? What treatment will you not accept? Write them down. Memorize them. Enforce them without exception. A woman who cancels last minute without a valid reason gets one chance. A woman who plays games with communication gets clarity once, then distance. A woman who disrespects your time, your values, or your boundaries gets removed from your life immediately. This isn't about being harsh. This is about being consistent. Respect flows to those who respect themselves first. Step 3. Invest energy based on investment. Modern dating culture teaches men to be the pursuer while women remain passive. This creates an imbalanced dynamic where one person does all the work while the other person evaluates their performance. Reject this framework entirely. Epictetus taught that we should focus our energy only on what we can control. You cannot control her interest level. You cannot control her past experiences with men. You cannot control her emotional availability. You can control your effort, your energy, and your attention. Match energy levels. If she takes hours to respond, you take hours to respond. If she suggests plans, let her suggest plans. If she initiates contact, engage. If she doesn't, focus elsewhere. This is energy conservation. Your time and attention are valuable resources. Invest them wisely. Step 4. View rejection as information, not judgment. Most men take rejection personally because they've attached their self-worth to external outcomes. They interpret no as a statement about their value as human beings. Stoics understand that rejection is simply information about compatibility. If she's not interested, she's saving you both time. If she rejects your authentic self, she's revealing that you're not a match. If she chooses someone else, she's demonstrating her preferences. None of this reflects your worth. Cato the Younger faced repeated political defeats and personal setbacks. He didn't interpret these failures as evidence of his inadequacy. He interpreted them as evidence that he was living according to his principles in a world that often rewards compromise. Use rejection as data, learn what you can improve, refine your approach, but never let someone else's decision determine yourself. Step 5. Maintain your mission above all relationships. The strongest frame you can have in dating is simple. Your life as purpose matters more than any individual relationship. Before you enter the dating marketplace, You must have a mission that drives you. Career goals, fitness objectives, creative pursuits, financial targets, character development, something that makes you excited to wake up in the morning that has nothing to do with romantic validation. When a woman enters your life, she should complement this mission, not replace it. If dating starts consuming more mental energy than your actual goals, you've lost your way. Women are attracted to men who are going somewhere. Men with vision, men with standards, men who have built something worth joining rather than something that needs fixing. Build the life you want first, then find someone who wants to join it. The test never ends. Dating will reveal every weakness in your character, every insecurity you haven't addressed, every boundary you haven't established, every principle you claim to hold but don't actually practice. This is not a flaw in the system. This is the point. The goal is not to get the girl. The goal is to become the kind of man who attracts quality women naturally, because he has become valuable through discipline, purpose, and pause. Let it resonate. Stop seeking validation from people who don't know your worth. Stop changing yourself to fit someone else's preferences. Stop measuring your progress by external scorecards. The Stoics understood that true power comes from self-mastery, not social approval. Your worth is determined by your character, your discipline, your commitment to virtue. Everything else is just noise. Dating is not about finding someone to complete you. You should already be complete. It's not about finding someone to make you happy. You should already be content. It's not about proving your worth to the world. Your worth should be master yourself first. Everything else will follow. Hit like if this challenged you, subscribe if you're ready to do the work. But most importantly, get back to building yourself into someone worth knowing. Your standards determine your reality. Raise them.